Hello, and welcome to our Tuesday noon rite. It is the 4th of July, so a holiday for many people, and it is, as Tuesday is, always our day for remembrance too. And I'd like to open that up with someone who we lost last July 4th, the remarkable Celestine Starr. So goddess bless her. And if there's anyone else that you need to bring up in remembrance today, there will be a moment later on to do that. So let us begin with the Divine Isis, as we always do. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine, make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon. Let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon. Let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon. It is noon. It is noon. All right. And a couple of things just in that I'd like to call your attention to. One is my hat. And you might think, well, what kind of hat is that? And why is she wearing it? And how can that possibly have anything to do with Isis? Well, I want to tell you that this particular style of hat is actually depicted in some representations of Isis, particularly in ones that equate her with Demeter and Demeter's search for her daughter, Cori, or Persephone. So there's a wonderful image of Isis that's in the Archaeological Museum at Dion, I believe. It might be Thessaloniki. But one of the major northern Greek museums has an image of Isis in a hat that's remarkably like this. So it is, sometimes you're not always aware of the possibilities for headdresses. Now, I think the leopard band may be a little harder to relate, but not impossible, because spotted clothing items, of course, were worn by much of the priesthood of ancient Egypt. And so there might be something in that too. And of course, today being 4th of July, I'd also like to remind everyone that a very popular image of a goddess type figure is, of course, the Statue of Liberty. Now, what may not be as widely known, and you can look this up, is that originally the plans for the Statue of Liberty were drawn up for a monolithic statue that was going to be put up in Egypt. And the French artist of the Statue of Liberty had based his image for this grand project for Egypt on an image of Isis holding up her sistrum. So things went through a few changes, but ultimately the Statue of Liberty, as we now know it, was based directly on an image of Isis. So that might give you a little bit of a different perspective on the lady that presides over the harbor. And of course, Isis and her Pharos in Alexandria was considered to be a grand lighthouse that was guiding mariners across that part of the Mediterranean, and associated strongly with Isis too. So even the base of it, although it's not identical to the ancient Pharos, it's kind of along the same lines. So a few little places to find Isis that you might not have been totally cognizant of today. So let's see, and we have some people ringing in with their words. And I see from Audrey, hope, strength, and joy. Hope, strength, and joy. Hope, strength, and joy. Hope, strength, and joy. And I must say, what cannot be accomplished with those three, hope, strength, and joy, Very good selection, Audrey. Thank you. And Audrey is pointing out that the artist also had a book in her hand, which the Egyptians did not want because women were not to be educated. That's an interesting point. I hadn't heard that one before. I do know that the actual plaque is in the shape of what is called an ansata plaque, which is kind of a version of the Ankh, which is known as the crux ansata too. So there's a little bit more to be dug into on that. And of course, in the Greco-Roman period, Isis was associated with the freeing of slaves too. So that is another thing that ties it all in together. And Jana is coming in with 3 words: vision, faith, and miracles. Vision, faith, and miracles. Vision, faith, and miracles. Vision, faith, and miracles. Another wonderful trio of words. And for me, let me see what I can come up with for today. It's, let's see. Flow, happiness, and accomplishment. Flow, happiness, and accomplishment. Flow, happiness, and accomplishment. Flow, happiness, and accomplishment. And I wish everyone a good flow, because that makes things so much easier and we accomplish so much more and get so much pleasure out of the accomplishing of things. And I'm trying to go through the channels of my life and remove things that interrupt and impede that flow. It's a good practice because it pays off in so many ways if you can truly make that state of flow easier to get into. And there are some things that you can do, so I'm working on it, though it's easy to kind of get swept away and a bit overwhelmed by the complexities of modern life, and I know we all struggle with that. But you know, just the other day I was so pleased. I just went into, of all things, a Dollar Tree. We need to pick up some things, and everyone in that store was efficient, competent, friendly. There was definitely a sense of flow in it. And these days, when we go out into the world, it seems like we often are encountering, you know, maybe people that don't seem very happy in what they're doing, or they're not very good at what they're doing, or there's some confusion, or the equipment fails, or the cash register won't open, or any number of things. And I just appreciate the flow that I had in getting my necessary supplies. And so it's funny. Let's make a point of recognizing when we have encountered flow. I think that will make it easier for us to achieve. So it's definitely on my mind today. And Linda is ringing in with the simple and incredibly true, Isis is all. Something is arriving behind me. Isis is all, Isis is all, Isis is all. And let's see. I've got somebody arriving with a hut on the back of their vehicle. So let me just stick my head out. Hello. Alrighty. Well, hopefully they'll find me if they need me. All right, and from Jeff, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. All right. Lots of activity behind me today. All right, let us go ahead and honor the directions. Let us honor the east, element of air, with the winds ever blowing, and we honor the south, element of fire, with the flames ever glowing, and we honor the west, element of water, with the rivers ever flowing, and we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth, refreshed and renewed, with dedication to preserve and protect all life, for we are all children of Isis, the great Mother Goddess. And today being Tuesday, it is our special day for honoring those who have passed. And so we will go ahead and do our dirge too today. And so I've already called up in memory Celestine Starr. We also lost Serena Toxicat not too far off from this date too, 3 years ago now. So I am remembering them especially. So if there's others to bring forth, please add them now. And we will go ahead and do our dirge as we do 3 times. So, all right, so if there's anyone else to bring forth, please put them in the comments and we will proceed. Audrey is honoring her father, William Antley. 4th of July was his favorite holiday. That's wonderful because a lot of people say Halloween now, but 4th of July I love too. As Isis is a throne goddess, there's always a connection with the land in which you find yourself if you are a priestess of Isis. And so that's something that I take seriously. All right. Let's go ahead and do the dirge. I'll do it once together, then I'll show you some of our imagery, and then we'll do it a 3rd time. Isis awakens thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis embraces thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. Isis embraces thee in peace. Osiris awaits in the underworld. Anubis will guide you to a new destiny. What's beyond is a mystery. May the hearts of all those who have lost someone be soothed. May the paths of all those who have gone ahead be smoothed. Goddess bless. And now it is time for our reading from the 42 Ideals of Ma'at. And let me see where we are. We've flipped the pages, so, all right. All right, I think we are on I Do Good. This is number 34. I do good, I do good, I do good. And Lady Glorianne writes, this is a simple statement, but doing good is not always so simple. Almost all religions are based on good and evil. The ancient Egyptians knew that there was always a balance in all things, and that which is positive must balance with that which is negative. Keep on the side of good in your life, and you will go far. Attempt to be good at all that you do. Do good things for others, and see how that makes you feel good too. Choose to be a good person in any situation, for there can be some trying situations in our lives and that might cause evil thoughts and for some even evil deeds. Good people are always recognized and given more opportunities in life. Interesting, the word good in English has one more O in it, or it would be God. Look at all things that you are called upon to do, and remember always to do well. Strive to be a good human being, or maybe let's say flow to be a good human being. Welcome. Thank you. We are just doing our daily noon rite, and today is our special day for remembering those who have passed away. If there's anyone that you want to bring up in memory, you're welcome to do so. We are on Facebook Live, if that's a problem for you.
I think I have to get more sophisticated about what I do on the internet. Yeah, I have one of those cell phone things, but I lost my first one, so I've got to get this one programmed, and I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I know, it's such a challenge. Someone was just showing me, as a matter of fact, this lovely lady was just showing me how to take a payment on Venmo, and you would think I would know that at this point. So, thank you. Please feel free to come in.
I was going to let you know there's a lady in black over by the birds who was trying to find somebody because she came in wandering like I did.
Okay, thank you.
And actually, second question, my son just told me I had to use the restroom. Is there one available?
Yes, right in the pavilion.
Okay.
That building there, it's kind of in a nook on the far wall.
Thank
So
you so
you're
much.
more than welcome to use that. There's also coffee and tea if you want to, if you want any.
We're good. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Okay, but thank you for letting me know that, and I'll be right over there. Okay. It's a busy morning here at ISIS Oasis.
Yeah, most are so quiet and everything now, wham.
Right. So.
But it is a holiday. Now, am I interfering with?
Not at all. No one's ever interfering with this. We just joined together. We got into doing this during COVID when people couldn't be here live, and so now we're continuing it.
I think it's wonderful.
Yes, and we reach people all over the world, so it's wonderful.
When you're finished, I would like to write a check and give you a donation.
Oh, thank you.
And see what else I can learn from you.
All right, well, wonderful. I'm just about to close, so feel free to stay if you like.
All right.
All right, we have lots of people here today, and we are so glad of that. So, anyway, we are going to go forth and strive to do good. And as always, we give thanks to our foundress, Lady Lorianne Vanier, for all that she established for us to follow along with. And here's one image of her with 2 ocelot babies in her hands. That's from the 1960s, I believe. And we give thanks to all of our teachers, among them Lady Olivia Robertson, her brother Lord Strathlock, the founders of the Fellowship of Isis, and to all that have guided us and given light upon our paths, the authors, the speakers, the people that we've just met on the street and who had the right word for us at the right time. We are grateful. Goddess bless. And to the gracious Goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and ask her special blessings. And to each and every one of us for all that we do, both here and in the world, may our efforts be blessed. May our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. Oh, and I see Matt just ringing in, and Arnie. Matt, if you have your 3 words for the day or someone that you wish to especially remember, please put them in the comments. And hello, Arnie. Thank you for coming on. And I'm glad to hold open the gate a little bit longer to include anyone that wants to be part of things. So I'm not seeing anything come into the comments yet, so should I close? Oh, okay, there we go. Arnie is saying Happy Independence Day. And earlier in this broadcast, we were talking a little bit about the ISIS roots of the Statue of Liberty, which you may want to go back and listen to, because there's certainly a case to be made for thinking of her as a very large statue of Isis. So, all right. Well, may blessings flow to everyone. May all good things come. and I hope to see you again here very, very soon. Blessings.